Hey there, welcome back. So today we will check the final keyword. In order to save some time, I have already added this class app, and let's add couple of more classes. So I will firstly add a yet another class by the name of A, and this would be the parent class for a yet another class. Let me add in a new class, and this would be class B. Let me click on OK. Now friends, this class B will extend class A. Class A would be parent and class B would be child. So let me do that. I will type in extends from class A. So this is good. Now friends, when we deal with this keyword final, we can make use of this keyword in three levels. We can assign final to a variable. Then we can also assign final to a method, and finally we can also assign final to classes, and the usage is different. First of all, we will check the usage when it comes to a variable. So in here I will type in, for example, private int x equals maybe 5. So this is a simple int entity. Now in here we can also mark this as final, but we will do it in couple of minutes. First of all, let us create a constructor based on this variable x. Alright, so let us do one more thing. I will right click, navigate to source and generate constructor using field, and we will deselect all of these properties and we will click OK. So now we also have the default constructor. So this looks good, and in here we will be like generating an object. So obj could be the name of the object, obj1 in fact, equals new b, and we will make use of the default constructor. So this is cool, and let's print the value of the variable. Right now we have the getter, right? So in here we have this method, so we will use it, and in here I will firstly type in sysout and we will autocomplete. In order to autocomplete, you simply need to hit Ctrl plus space, right? So in here I will make use of this object, and then we will call in getX method. Let me execute the program, and here is the output. Now friends, moving forward, for example, if we try to update the value of x, we have the setter method as well. So let's call in the setter method, and we will update the value of this variable, and then again we can print the value on the console. Let me show you, and let me re-execute it, and here is the output, which is perfect. Now let us navigate to this b.java. Now if we check this particular class, in here this variable is a normal variable. Now if I mark this as a final variable, what would be the impact? As soon as I mark this variable as final, there are two errors in here. Firstly, if a property is a final property, then there should not be a setter value for it. So the setter method is not required, and in here there is a issue at line number 21. Error is the final field b.x cannot be assigned. So we will get rid of this setter method. So that's one thing which we will do. Let me save the changes. Apart from that, in here in this constructor, again it is complaining. It is saying the final field b.x cannot be assigned again. Now friends, in fact a final variable is not constant, and using a constructor we can initialize a variable, but the reassignment of variable is not possible. For example, if I don't initialize this variable and save the changes, then the issue vanished. In fact, the first constructor or the default constructor is complaining now, and it is saying that the blank final field x may not have been initialized, which is correct. So this time we need to get rid of this default constructor in order to get things working. So let's do that, and now definitely we will make certain changes. Now we will get rid of these two statements, and we will initialize the variable maybe with 12, and we will save the changes and we will execute the program, and here is the output. So whenever we mark property, a variable, as final, then reassignment is not possible. And if we have initialized the final variable, then the constructor based on the final property will not work. So that is again one thing. So this is all about final keyword with reference to property, which is one thing. Now definitely we will check final keyword with method and final keyword with class in our next video. Thanks for watching.